Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know you're going to say, Guy, you just had the same makeup and shirt on because I'm doing back-to-back videos tonight. I just uploaded a video that was titled Autism Awareness Month Has Ended, which was April. It was kind of like summing up everything that we did for Autism Awareness Month as thank you for supporting me and my journey and everything that I do. Please check out all the videos that I do. For autism awareness, I had my march that I do, the clips of it. It'll have the Oakland A's, Autism Speaks, the Autism Look tutorial, autism songs, how my son was diagnosed, information, what the puzzle piece means, what does the blue mean, why is it the theme color, how many people are diagnosed, what does this mean mentally, emotionally, financially, medically, everything you want to know about autism I did. Keep in mind that autism awareness is every day, all day, forever for us that have been touched by autism. So I will continue to do autism videos throughout the years because I do autism events throughout the year. Just that April is a month set aside for us to go full force, full-fledged in bringing autism awareness and sharing our journey. But there will be more autism videos as we go throughout the year because, like I said, this is a all day, every day for everything for us that have been touched by autism. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so you can be updated on all my videos, makeup, hair, autism, everything. And please enjoy the videos and give it a thumbs up. This video is going to be comparison review from the Naked 1, 2, and 3 and 4. And I know I'm saying that wrong because my kids tease me. It's Naked. I'm going to say it my way because it's more comfortable, but you know what I'm saying. Versus the Maybelline Blush and Nudes and the L'Oreal Nudes and Pinks palettes. So I love them all. I think they're all great and I'm so happy about them and I would definitely buy all of them again. But let's just compare. The original, which I call it the #1, it doesn't have a #1, but it is definitely the #1. It was the first one came out. I love it that it has this velvet box. I love the velvet feel. I love the magnetic thing to it. It does have a smaller mirror than the other 2, 3, and 4. I love the colors. Anyone that knows me, I love the gold, brown, and bronze colors, and I also love the pink blush colors. Sorry, the brush fell out. I forget about that. So yeah, I love all these colors from beginning to end. It's a 12-pan palette. Just every color I love. God, I just dug my nail into that one. But I use like the first 3, I use them always as base colors for the all over lid. I use these more in the crease colors, the next 4 to 5. And then towards the end, I use it more on the lid unless I'm doing a smoky eye. They're very pigmented, very beautiful. And if everybody that knows me by now knows I love shimmery eyeshadows. I don't like mattes, not to say I don't have mattes, but I way like better the shimmering and I have more of it. So that's definitely me. So I think this was an amazing palette that came out. The next one, which is the Naked 2, excuse me, came in a 10 box thing versus the velvet feel. I think they're both good quality. They're both protective cases. This one has a snap shut, so I guess you would say it's more protective because it just doesn't open and things flip out. It also comes with a brush. These brushes are amazing quality. It comes with a blending side and a shadow side. You can even use this flat thin side for doing your eyeliner, using those shadows as eyeliners. To me, the Naked 1 or original 1 is very much similar to the 2, just maybe a little shade different on each one. You can tell that it has a taupe and black on both of them. It has your base colors, maybe a shade lighter or different than the other, but they're both in the same family of browns, bronze, and gold warm tones. So it's pretty much the same. So if you absolutely cannot afford or want to buy both or whatever your reason is, and you absolutely wanted to choose or have to choose, they're both very similar. It would be up to you, but you won't be missing out if you didn't have one or the other because they're both very similar. I mean, if you can have both, hey, the more the merrier. I'm glad I have both, and not have to choose, but they are very similar. So if I had to choose, let's see, it would really be hard. Maybe I would choose the one because it tends to have more medium and darker colors than this one. These tend to not have such a bigger range. This one has a more of a range where it goes light, medium, and dark for sure. This one is kind of slowly going from light to dark, and it's mainly light until it gets to the end. So I would definitely choose the one over the two if I had to. And then the Naked 3 came out, and this is my all-time favorite because I love pink is my favorite color along with purple. So of course, I'm drawn to pink tones. I like the golden bronzes, but if I have to choose, those two are my top favorite, but if I have to choose, definitely I'd go pink tones. And I love, it also has a tin can. The difference with the 2 and the 3 is this has a wave feel on top, and this is just a sleek, shiny feel, but they're both tin can. They both came with the same size mirror, which is a full mirror. Yeah, they both have the full mirror. The both tin can, like I said, the only difference on top is the wave. The colors are completely different. Oh, my brushes are falling. I thought I had taken the brush out. This is a completely different color palette than the 2 and the 1. So whether you get the 1 or the 2 is up to you, but you definitely have to have the 1 and the 3 or the 2 and the 3 because the 3 is completely different. It pink tones from beginning to end. And again, you could use the first 3 as base colors or blending colors, and these crease and these the lid colors if you want. And I just love the names of them. Strange, Dust, Burnout, oh, I can barely see here. Limit, Buzz, Brick, Mooner, Liar, Factory, Mugshot, Dark Side, Black Horse. Black Horse is like my all-time color on here. That is just an amazing color. I don't know if the camera could capture it. I love every single shade. The fact that it's pigmented, it's shimmer, it's pink tones. Every color is beautiful. You can use so many different looks. That's why it is my all-time favorite. I would definitely choose the 3. It was completely different from being that the 1 and 2 were so similar. They went completely different over here. And I just ordered the Naked 4, which is like this. It came in a complete different feel. This was more like a plastic glass over it. It says Naked Urban Decay Smoky. This was definitely a smoky color. It definitely has your grays and blacks. Completely different from 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these are where you have the differences. This is more of taupes and grays, and it does still have your base colors to do your base, which you need light, soft beige and skin tone colors. And then it has these where you could wear them as your lid. You could wear it on your crease, and then you could go over here and go back into wearing a matte base. And this one has all shimmery colors till you get to the end. The last 4 are matte. I'm not a fan of matte, but I could still make use of these. Versus the 3 is pretty much all shimmer except 3 colors, which is this one, this color, and I believe, yeah, that one. Just these 3. Boom, boom, and boom. So not too many mattes, but I can mix those in very well. So I love number 3. Love the smoky because it went completely different. No browns, goldens, bronzes, no pinks. It just went for a completely, and I use a lot of black, so this palette works really well. And even though it might have 2 or 3 matte colors, this one happens to have 4, where the 3 has just 3. I could use those to blend. And so the majority is my favorite, is the shimmery. And all the palettes are pigmented. So yeah, and I like the feel, the full mirror. I like that they completely did a different case. And that it was completely different colors. So that's the Naked 4. I am happy to have all 4. If you can have all 4, I recommend you to buy all 4. You will love each and every one of them. Each one will give you something different. And like I said, the only similar ones are 1 and 2. But And one has just two matte colors. One and this one, which is, I can't see here, Foxy and Tease. So that only has two. The 3 has 2 matte colors. 3 has 3 matte colors. Naked 4 has 4 matte colors. And the 1 has just 2 matte colors, which is the Naked and the Brick, which are just these 2 right here. This one and this one. So definitely each single palette in the Naked 1, 2, 3, and 4 are mostly all shimmer, which I love, and just a couple of matte, which I can deal with because I don't absolutely hate matte, but I don't absolutely like it either. So the less the better. And so like I said, they're all pigmented, they're all beautiful, they all give you something different, even though the 1 and 2 is pretty similar. So, but from the 2 to the 3 to the 4, completely different, even packaging, everything. Love it. Love the brushes. The brushes are all the same. You get the blending and you get the one where you could just do the eyeshadow and it's flat enough and thin enough to do the eyeliner. So yeah, let me put these brushes in. And so the comparison to the other ones, these are the main ones that you buy as far as palettes and as far as warm colors and pink tones and blushes. And then Maybelline came out with theirs, which are these 2. They don't have a 3 and 4 yet. This one is the Nudes. This is a 12 pan as well as the Naked palettes. This would be probably compared to the 1 and not very much so. It would be probably more so compared to the Naked 2, because it has those dark 2 colors there, and then it has the light colors over here, which are, let's see if I could do this without digging my nails into it. Oh my god. So let's see here. So you have these 2 dark, which would be these 2 right here. Then you have these 2 light ones, which would be these 2 right here. I dug my nail into this one. And then you have all these in between are just mixed up. It doesn't go completely from light to dark as in the Naked palettes. It's just mixed all over. And then it doesn't come in a straight long palette. It comes in a smaller palette, but a layer on top and a pan layer on the bottom. So the shape of the packaging is different. This is their typical hard plastic, and you can see the shadows through the plastic. There's no mirror. You can see the shadows through the plastic, which I like kind of better. I do like the mirror, don't get me wrong, but I definitely like that I can see the colors without opening it or having to buy it and not really know what it looks like. So that I would prefer, because I could always find a mirror. So yeah, definitely. And these are just as pigmented. Let me see if I could do a swatch. Just as pigmented as these per se. Let me get a color from the Naked. So they're just as pigmented. Just one color is a little bit darker. So the pigmentation is the same. The colors are the same. They both have 12 pan palettes. The colors are the same, just not in order. They're kind of like all mixed up to kind of give you a feel of it. So, and this is worth $9.99, $10 pretty much, versus $54. You get the same amount of shadows, the same shimmering effect, the same pigmentation. So, you know, if it's about money, you definitely get the same exact quality in buying a $10 palette of Maybelline, which Maybelline is an amazing brand to me as this. If you can have all of them, like I have all of them. I've been blessed to be able to have all of them, but I'm always a money saver. So if I can save and get the same quality, then I'd rather save. If I don't get the same quality, then I'll pay the money for a palette. But that's what I look for. Do I get the same, if not better quality? If not, I'll pay the money. If I could get the same, if not better quality, I'm going to save some money and be smart and buy this. If I could have them all, hey, the more the merrier. That's great. but not all of us can or choose to do that. So this is for all of you to know. And so, yeah, and then these are wider and those are longer, but they're the same amount of shadows. So yeah, this is amazing. And I think there's only 4 mattes, which, let me see, that one, I believe that one, and these 2 right here. So like I said, it has more shimmery than matte, and that's what I like. I can always work with the few matte that it has. Then they came out, I gotta hurry up because I don't have much time. This is called the blushes. This was the Nudes, which is comparable to the Naked 1 and 2. This is the blushes, which is comparable to the Naked 3. As I said, it's the same amount of pans, 12 pan palette. You can see through this one so you know what you're getting before you even have to buy it. So you know if you like it or not, you're not taking a guess. I could always find another mirror, even though I do appreciate the mirror as well. But I would go for that. Can I see it before I buy it versus that? So, yeah, this is what the difference or the similarities is. So pretty much the same range of colors, even though this one has more medium to dark colors than this Naked 3 has. It has 3 a little bit darker, but similar to 3 of these shadows up here. The light colors, which are, see if I can do this. The best way to do this. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So see these 3 light shades that I wear as base? I can find them right there, even down here. This dark color is pretty close to this one right here. These 3 are in this range here. And these 2 plus this one are like around here. But they're not, this one goes from light to dark. This one is just mixed up, but it has pretty much the same colors. Let me see about the pigmentation. That's Maybelline versus, so same pigmentation, just one color is lighter than the darker. So again, I'm getting the same quality, same pigmentation, same amount of shimmery eyeshadows, which all these palettes have more shimmery than mattes, which is what I'm looking for. The cases are a little bit different. It just has the same pink tone color of the case. This one's a little lighter than this one, and it could be because this is a hard plastic versus this is a tin can. But, and this is called blushes, which is the same thing. We just call this one pink tones, but $10 versus $54. I love to have them all, so I buy them all. The more the merrier, that's me. But if I absolutely have to choose, like in the beginning, say I can't get them all this time, I could get them little by little or get them next time. If I had to choose, like I said, I'm getting the same quality, same pigmentation, same shimmer, same everything, I would definitely save money and get this one first and then work my way and at some point get this one because I want to try them all and have them all. So, but like I said, again, for those who can't or choose to have one or the other, but you're worried about getting the same quality pigmentation and the same looks, definitely go for this one because you only pay $10 versus $54. If you want them both, like you like to have them all like me, and you can get them all. These I got actually first, and then I got this one. Then, hey, then if you're an Urban Decay fan, which I am as well, and you want to spend that money or can spend the money, then you can go for this or have them both. But you are going to get the same quality, exact same quality for $44 less. So just FYI. And then we have the L'Oreal came out with their palettes, which are similar to the Naked 1 and 2, which this one, ooh, my brushes are falling. This is the Nude 2. First they came out with this one, La Palette, the palette one. And this is more like some skin colors, medium colors, and then normally it would go to dark colors, but here you have your darker colors in the middle, you have your base colors, and then some skin blending tones on this side. So it's you get a beginning, a medium, and you come back. And you can use these as your crease or lid colors as well as more base colors. And there's only 3 matte colors, pretty much similar to the Naked and the Maybelline. You only get like 2 or 3 matte colors, but the majority is shimmery, which, hey, that's what I want. I love. And these are more of your skin brown bronzing colors. Not much gold, more so browns and bronzes and skin tones. And I love this palette. Let's see if we can get a feel for pigmentation. Very good pigmentation. With the palette 2, Nudes, these are more like, it's just a mixture. It has some pink tones in it, but it also has some browns in it. And this one has 3, 4, 5, 6 matte and 6, so it's half and half. So this palette has the most mattes out of all these palettes. And if you're into matte, there's your palette right there. And you could get best of the both worlds. You get your browns, skin tones, and some pink tones in there. So you get a little bit of each in one whole palette. This palette is, I believe I paid $15. So it's the other difference is these are just a 10 pan versus the Naked 1, 2, and 3, the Maybelline Nudes and Blushes, all are 12 pans. So you get 2 pans less. This one you get a hard case where you can see the colors that you're getting before you buy it, but you also get your mirror. So you get the best of both worlds there. The quality is amazing. Half matte, half shimmer. The pigmentation is good. I'll do a pigmentation on one of these. Granted, this is a lighter color. The pigment, let's do a darker color just to be fair. So the pigmentation is just the same on all brands, all palettes. Naked 1, 2, 3, and 4. The Maybelline Nudes 1 and Blush in the Maybelline. And the L'Oreal 1 and 2. So all the quality is all the same across the board. The pigmentation is all the same across the board. The colors are all beautiful across the board. And you get, it goes from bronzes, browns to pink tones. But I must say that with this one, you get more mattes and shimmers, half mattes, half shimmers. You get pink tones mixed with brown tones and skin tones. You get the hard case where you can see it before you buy it, and the colors before you buy it, and you also get the mirror. So if I had to choose where you get the best of all worlds in one palette, L'Oreal wins with the palette number 2 because it has everything the same and then some.